It's crazy how things can work out sometimes. You have the suppliers that sometimes, try to help out as best as possible. And then you have those who will try to hit you with the okie doke. And I am proud to say that neither of these suppliers we're about to talk about, we don't even have to worry about that. Let's get straight to it.
Villain man never ran with crows in his hand and won't stop rocking till he clocked in a gazillion grand.
Folks, first and foremost, I thank you for coming on board and taking a look at this comparison review. You're going to see the differences between them. Hell, you probably already see the differences just in the box alone. The first batch, the second batch is the more up-to-date, closer to retail pair. Now, these particular sneakers we're looking at are the Supreme Nike SB Dunk Low Ocean Fog colorway. Now, these are just 1 out of 5 sneakers that's coming out in this Dunk Low pack. All right, so this version, they're looking at about $135 for retail, but as you can see right now, this was like a May estimate that was previously anticipated with that starting price. More than likely, they're reselling for a little bit more. Let's take a real quick look. Yeah. They're reselling a little bit more. So I got these from my guy, my brother from another mother. These particular sneakers right here have the suede construction, but dissimilar to his contemporaries, it provides a purely two-tone blocking color scheme. And then the above mentioned pairs we're looking at has the split on it, which is their palette accented, provided by a black swoosh, opts for just the 2 hues on its upper half, and then the eponymous Ocean Fog, which is a cloudy blue hue used on swooshes, mud guards, eye stays, heel overlays, heel tabs. The rest of the top half is dressed in black, and then you will see on the heel basically a silver trim with the 94 graphic on there, which is what's up. Then you will see a DeBoss Supreme logo on the lateral side of the midsole and custom orange hang tag. Let's get straight into it because I know y'all want to hear me just keep talking about the shoe. Let's get some extra light on here, just for extra clarity. I mean, why not, right? So we got the first batch, okay? Supreme Ocean Fog, right? Cool. And then the more up-to-date batch. Right, so y'all already starting to see the differences. Let's get into the first batch now. With this first batch, you have the hang tag, the orange hang tag Supreme, which is what's up. But you can instantly notice already right here, that's a no-no. That is a no-go. Okay, let's take a look at the other batch. Okay, move that to the side so you see exactly what I'm talking about right off rip. And of course, we're gonna hold this up like so, because that is the supplier that got me the correct batch. Okay, if you are interested in getting this one right here with the white Supreme emboss, or not even embossed, it's just really just printed onto the midsole, hit me up. Information is on the screen. But if you want the more correct batch, which you can even see has the Supreme on there, the Nike SB, like that's how it's supposed to come in, then you already know where to go because I just showed you. Now, looking at these, it is a night and day difference. Of course, it has the not even like an orange. It's like orange, but it ain't really orange compared to the two. So, like you see this one here, right? And then this one here. Yeah, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see the difference. You have good movable suede, which is what's up. But the stitching, my goodness, is way sharper on this batch than it is on this batch. In fact, it's not even really a shiny light silver like you would see here. You see how the light is just kind of reflecting off of the shininess of the stitching, and then this one is not as much. And then you see on the midsole, it's supposed to be like this. So you see how it's embossed in here, Supreme. It's not supposed to be just painted. But yeah, it's a night and day difference for me. I mean, like the shoe, forget about it. You got the Nike SB on the Dunk Low, Supreme on the insole. We already saw the tag, that's what's up. You see that nice shiny Nike back there. And then if you look at this one, yeah, the font's a little bit off. Again, the stitching that's used is not, and the thing about it, like, this is not bad. Like, this has some movement-ish, but it's not as much of a movement as you see on this one here. I mean, y'all can clearly see the difference. Like, dang, night and day. And I know that when I first had these come in, I was looking at them like, I don't think I'm gonna give this to my boy. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna just give him these right here because he deserves it, man, for real, for real. These are the correct closer to retail pair of option Bs or reps. Let's look at, so that was I kind of mixed match, which I didn't mean to do, but we might as well just keep it moving. This is the right shoe, this is the left shoe here. So let's kind of move around with the suede. As you can see here, definitely good construction, good durability, as you would want a Nike Dunk to have. You have the emboss on the medial, emboss on the lateral. So that's basically, again, night and day difference. I mean, you could look, left one for the good one, and then left one for the first batch. I won't even call it bad because it still has good construction. The the outsole is not as hard, but still hard enough. It's not rubber duckerish or nothing like that, but yeah, out of the two, this outsole has a harder disposition, and that's definitely a good thing there. Let's move on to this. So I'm just showing y'all this right here. It does come with, at the first batch, it did come with like an extra set of laces, which is what's up. And these, the good batch, which we're gonna move over here. Does it come with extra set of laces? I think it does. Yeah, it does. I don't know if y'all can see it, but yep, the black laces are right there. So just making sure to show y'all here for Rose's batch, we do have the Supreme insole looking good here, right? The tongue's looking nice and fat, as a Dunk should be. The sock liners are looking real good as well, so I'm really happy with that. Overall, toe box is looking good, nice shape. Of course, the materials are beautiful to say the least. And then going back to the first batch, toe box a little boxy, but to be expected because, again, it's the first batch. But overall, if you were to end up getting this, don't get pissed. Just order another batch, or just be mindful. Like, for example, okay, you see how the sock liner on the back of the tongue is blue? Nope, it should be black. See? So it's small stuff. Small stuff. It's really not that deep. It really isn't. But I know for me, I wanted what I wanted, and I'm glad that Rose came through and took care of that for me. So I appreciate you for the supplier. Thank you very much. All right, y'all. So that will do it for the Supreme Ocean Fog Dunks. Night and day difference. I mean, no question. Definitely close to retail. These are not. So that's why with some shoes, the first batch don't be hitting like you want it to. But then sometimes that first batch might be the best batch out of the damn. Like sometimes the first batch is hitting it, and the second or third batches look like over here. But this time, unfortunately, that was not the case. These are not it, unfortunately. But still good durability, good construction. I don't count them out as far as the materials, even though this pair here is nowhere near close to this pair here when it comes to the movement of the suede. The suede over here is dead, if you can even call it suede, but over here is definitely moving alive. I didn't even have to touch it with a brush. This is exactly how it came in for Rose's pair. If you have any questions or concerns, please hit me up. Information on screen. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have, or hit me up on email. A lot of y'all have been using the email method lately, and I really appreciate that because, you know, sometimes Instagram be tripping, so you want to find an alternative means to reach your boy. So I appreciate that, y'all. I'm going to move on to the next review. I know I haven't been able to do on feet recently, but we will definitely get back on feet when the time is right. So until then, y'all take care of yourselves. Thank you for the love and support. I will see y'all next time. Deuces.